Welcome to Ask Jimbo. We're going to answer a few of the questions you guys have been so nice to send us. Let's get started. So the first one comes from Joshua Davies on Facebook, and he asks, in your time at the Red Bull Air Race, what is the most wild modification that you have seen proposed by the teams? I would have to say that 4-foot-tall winglets is about the most wild modification I have seen a proposal for in my time as technical director. Eddie Melville asks on Facebook, how does atmospheric pressure and climate play a role in engine setup and prop performance? Atmospheric variances affect the performance of the aircraft in that you need to adjust the amount of fuel you're giving to the engine to get the maximum performance. The teams sort this out using something that's called a lambda sensor. Dylan Grant asks on Facebook, what is the main barrier for faster roll rates? I honestly don't know that there is one. Perhaps bigger ailerons, smaller wing, and maybe the pilot's capacity to not pass out. The next one comes from Trevor Gross on Facebook. He asks, how often are these engines overhauled? Normal engines of this type can run for 1,000 hours before they need an overhaul, and these ones usually only see 50 or 100 hours before the teams elect to have them overhauled. Next one comes from Creighton King on Facebook. Why are wingtip extensions not allowed, but winglets are? So wingtips are allowed, but if you extend them too much, you won't be able to take the gate at such an angle, and so I think it would be a big disadvantage. The next one's from Royce Reed on Facebook. Is the beard fast? I would say that when I'm privileged enough to be able to go sport around in a race plane, the beard is quite fast. Next one is from Facebook as well. Do the engines need different maintenance compared to a non-aerobatic engine? Thinking about high temp combined with higher than normal G-forces. The maintenance is very, very similar. The Lycoming specifies exactly what we need to do to maintain these engines, taking into account all of their environmental operating factors. Let's see what they have to say on Twitter. From Paul Gandra 10, from all the cities you've been in while preparing all the air races, which ones have you enjoyed the most? I would say that Budapest, Hungary and Chiba, Japan are both at the very top of my list, but honestly, we enjoy every single venue we have ever been to. Another one from Twitter, this time from a 6-year-old aviation fanatic named Thomas. Thomas, thank you very much for being a fan. How big are the engines? The engines are 540 cubic inch 6 cylinders, which is about 9 liters of displacement, so quite big. So let's take it over to Instagram. This is from Team Hall on Instagram. How does Yoshi make his airplane so fast? I would say it is done by throwing very, very expensive things in the garbage. Another question from Instagram, are you allowed to modify the airplanes without following aviation regulations? Absolutely not. We follow the letter of the law in all modifications that we do to the airplanes. And another from Instagram, what is your background and what path led you to becoming a technical director? I was a race team mechanic for many years, and then I was complaining about the rules a lot, and so they thought that maybe I should be the technical director. And I think that's it for right now. But you guys please keep sending in the questions, and we'll do our very best to answer them. Thank you very much for following us. We'll see you around. Cheers.
YouTubers, thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe, you need to click here, and if you want to watch more videos, you need to click here.